you know, his units are just not being microed very well. You know, and but he does get through with all of these zealots in there, putting pressure on those Marines. The Marines are just going to have a very hard time with that, but we do see that this drop is being very effective, taking out quite a lot from the expansion. But I mean, with this large army, it seems to be almost like a base race, because the only thing that he's got left is, sorry I missed this, but yes, there was another drop with siege tanks from him, and if he wants to decide to take out the base, he's debating on it, but he knows that he's in dire need to go back to his base and really put some pressure on, because with this many Marines with level +1, it's not going to be a good day for him. So So we do see that the army is going to be coming back up and around. We do have the siege tanks still going to be a big problem. I mean, honestly, Hawkjock has lost pretty much his entire base. There are no probes on the field at all. This is pretty much it, folks. If he is able to take out this army, he's going to have to do some serious damage. I mean, he's able to do a lot of damage to the Marines, but he really should be focused on those siege tanks, because now his army is pretty much half of what it was. And, you know, the medevacs get away scot-free, you know, and right now we do see that Inject Venom pretty much is just going to be remacking his army, and unfortunately, you know, there's nothing that Hawkjock could do. Hawkjock really was able to have the larger army, but he just let those forces, he didn't leave some forces in the back just to kind of keep tabs on that one, or actually those two medevacs, and those two medevacs just, you know, did tons of damage. And you can see that just these drops are just so good against Hawkjock right now. But if he sees this, hopefully he can take out a few. Oh my gosh, he takes out all of those units inside the medevac. This is not good. He really needs to. He doesn't want to drop them. He really wants to take out that pylon, because he feels like that's the only thing that's left. But right now, I mean, I believe Hawkjock is going to be trying to go in here and try to do some damage, but I don't think it's going to be enough right now. I mean, he's going to be trying to at least take out all of these siege tanks, but he really needs to take the Colossi and focus them down. But the Colossi gets sniped off by the Marines, and the Marines take out everything, and the only thing that's left are these two gateways and this one pylon. Oh man, rough day. No GG. Sad day for him, honestly. Don't know what to say about that. I mean, Hawkjock, you were playing so well. I just think that you, under pressure, just really had a difficult time. Had a really difficult time trying to get, you know, when you see drops, you really have to, like, split your army, and I know that's normally for a Protoss, you don't want to do that. And the reason for that is because when you do that, you feel like your army is a little bit weaker. But if you leave, like, maybe three stalkers just at your base and or along the edges to make sure that there's no type of shenanigans going on with drops and such. So, and right now, so this match does go, or this game does go to Inject Venom, and we can take a look at the graph. We can take a look at the graph. The graphs is such a beautiful thing. And what I want to say is that Hawkjock was so far ahead. Look at him. I mean, his army value was much higher than Inject Venom, and that was because he had a lot of he had the ability to keep up pro production. He was able to go way over supply than Inject Venom, and the reason why Inject Venom pretty much won was because of those drops. Those drops really did a lot of damage for what they were worth. You know, you had, I think it's like 8 Marines in each one, so about 16 Marines in a base, and then bringing also over like 3 more siege tanks. That's just going to be very rough against him if you don't go back and deal with that early. Man, I need some chapstick. So I'll be right back. Let me get my chapstick, and then we'll get into the next game.